In the previous query, we transformed every football match into two independent team performances. Each row now represented one team's performance in one match. That structure was perfect for recording individual performances. However, FIFA doesn't rank teams using individual matches. It ranks teams using their overall performance across the entire group stage. So our next challenge is to combine every team's matches into a single standing. This is the moment where individual performances become an official league table. Before we look at the code, let's first understand the idea. Imagine Group A has 4 teams. Each team plays 3 matches. At the end of the group stage, nobody wants to see 12 separate match performances. We want to see one row per team. That row should answer every important question. How many matches were played? How many wins? How many draws? How many losses? How many goals were scored? How many were conceded? What is the goal difference? How many points were earned? And what is the fair play score? Our job in this query is simply to summarize every team's journey into one single record. Since the FIFA World Cup 2026 features 48 national teams, this query is expected to generate exactly 48 rows, one summary record for each team participating in the tournament. From this point forward, every row represents a complete group stage performance rather than an individual match. The query begins with the team performance table created in query number 2. Before grouping the data, we calculate the matches played column. Instead of counting every row, we simply check whether the match has actually been played. If the result is not played yet, it doesn't contribute to the total. Otherwise, it counts as one completed match. This allows the standings to update correctly even while a tournament is still in progress. Now comes the heart of the query. Using Group By, we collect every performance belonging to the same team within the same stage and group. Then we simply add together every statistic. Matches played, wins, draws, losses, goals for, goals against, goal difference, points, and fair play. One team's complete journey is now represented by one row. I also designed this query to work whether the tournament includes draws or not. If a draw column doesn't exist, the query automatically creates a value of 0, making the model flexible enough for different competition formats. Once the standings are complete, we enrich them by joining with our team's table. This gives every team its official FIFA ranking. At this stage, the FIFA ranking isn't used to determine the standings. Instead, it becomes additional information that may be useful later in the project for reporting, simulations, or analysis. Now that every team has a complete summary, we sort the standings using FIFA's primary ranking criteria. First by total points, then by goal difference, finally by goals scored. This immediately gives us the provisional order inside every group. Notice that I said provisional, because ties can still exist. And that's exactly what our next queries will solve. The final step creates something called the GTB key. GTB stands for Group Tiebreaker. The key combines the group, points, goal difference, and goals for into one compact value. Teams sharing exactly the same key have identical primary statistics. In other words, they are officially tied according to FIFA's first ranking criteria. This key allows the following queries to identify tied teams instantly without recalculating every statistic again. Our data has just evolved. We started with 144 individual team performances. We transformed them into the official group stage standings. Every team is now represented by a single record containing its complete tournament summary. For the first time, our model now resembles the standings table of total 48 team or whatever the total you see during every FIFA World Cup.